Hey guys, love and light to you all. Shout outs to my light workers and star seeds. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing great. So this video is about releasing negative and toxic people, places, and things out of your life. I know I keep squiggling around here. I'm trying to find a good position that looks all right. Anywho, um this is so detrimental to your health, your well-being, your state of mind, your emotional state of being, and what you're currently doing with yourself in your life. Okay, and trust me, I know from my own personal life, my own experience, right? And this is something that I wish I could have kind of snapped out of way earlier than I did. But now that I removed all the negative and toxic people, places, and things out of my life, I actually have my peace, my inner peace in my body, but my peace of mind, my emotional peace. Yes, I have moments where I get angry, sad, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I feel those emotions and I let them pass, and that's it. They're gone. You know? Gotta let it come in and out. You can't bottle things up. But the thing is, you may not even notice or be conscious about certain people in your life that are very toxic, that are affecting you. Like that was the case with me. When I was living with a particular family member, there was certain emotions and thoughts that I would feel when I was around that person that were very, very, very negative. And I knew certain things were from that person, but I didn't think everything was. And all the years that I was living with that person, those feelings were getting worse, the thoughts were getting worse, and it literally turned into a full-blown spiritual attack, which I will talk about spiritual warfare and spiritual and psychic attacks in another video. But point is, excuse me, when I completely, and that's the thing, when I would leave the house, I would feel so much better. My vibration would just skyrocket automatically. I'd be happy. I would feel like me again, Then when I go back to that house, it would just consume me. Like it was so powerful and so dark and so negative. It would literally consume me. Like I wasn't me anymore. I wasn't happy. I didn't want to cook. I didn't feel motivated to do anything. Like I wasn't creative. All right? But getting away from those people, and then there's also people that, aside from how their energy is, like they could be sick themselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Yes, it's going to affect you, and you will start feeling it on those levels, especially if you're an empath. I'm a very high level empath. I just didn't know how much of the other person's stuff I was absorbing, and it was making me physically ill to the point where I would vomit around this person, and I just wanted to crawl out of my body. Like it was that bad. But then you have other people or whatever. It could be family, friends, relatives, whoever, co-workers. Like if you're living with other people or hanging around other people a lot that are toxic or low vibrational, negative, maybe they're influencing you to drink more or to get high or to go out to the club or to drink and drive or to do this or to do that or do illegal business or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Ask yourself, are the people around you influencing you to do things that no longer interest you, things that are not good for you, that are not going to end up in a good place? And if the answer to that is yes, you have to remove them out of your life, because the thing is, I found out, until you remove all of the negative people around you, because you're connecting your energy field with them. And even just say if your best friend is bad and you're good or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're going to take on some of that person's karma, and that is especially true when it comes to somebody that you're sleeping with. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. If you're sleeping with somebody that is a spiritually cursed or just has attachments to them, whether if it be emotional attachments, mental attachments, or other types of actual entities that are attached and latched onto their chakras, just hanging around that person enough, especially the more often you do it, but especially if you're sleeping with that person, you know, when you sleep with somebody, you're merging every single chakra with theirs, whether if you're aware of that or not, and you are naturally going to absorb everything from them, and they're going to absorb everything from you, which is another reason why I don't sleep around and be a player anymore. I'd be like one at a time, you know, because I'm single right now. But it's because when you're messing around with multiple people, you're going to absorb things from multiple people, and it's much harder to decipher who is from what and what is goes where, and how to get rid of it, and to fully cleanse yourself from that, right? Same thing, you know. And the thing about that is, you cannot grow in an environment where you're like in a little box, right? You have to get around people that are more elevated, that are happier, that are peaceful, that are kind, that are loving, wealthier people. If you're trying to up your money, like, you have to surround yourself with energies that you are doing your best to get to or accomplish or be yourself. So the saying is true, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, you hang around with a bunch of fucking drunks and drug addicts, you're probably gonna end up doing drugs and drinking a little bit more often than you would want to, right? You start making some friends that are into like going to school and getting a new education or starting a business, you know, join groups, talk to other people, like-minded people that can help you bring out your creative side to do what you're supposed to do. But also, God will not allow large blessings to come in when you keep yourself anchored and tied, whether it be emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, to these highly toxic people. It just will not happen. Excuse me, I'm trying to like fix this here. Let me see. Okay. So when you start removing these people, places, and things, okay? Say if you're living with somebody that is excruciatingly toxic and you're like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Like, I have to move. Figure it out. Make a plan, okay? Get a job, start saving money. No matter how long it takes, you just know that one day soon, I'm gonna be out of here. Because once you physically remove yourself from that person or that place, things are just gonna shift. Your energy, your whole life, the alignment of everything, and then divine intervention happens more and more strongly, and the plan goes into full force. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take it from me. You have to do this yourself. You have to experience it. You have to be the one. You know, I did it for myself, and it took me a hell of a lot longer than I ever wanted. Like, I feel like if I would have figured this out much longer ago, who exactly these excruciatingly negative energies were coming from that were blocking me in my finances, my stability, my home, my love life, all of that, like, I would have got that person out of my life long time ago, and I would have been so much farther ahead in life right now. And you know, it's just, so yeah, you have to really remove yourself from everything and everyone negative. And don't worry about losing friends and family members, because if someone doesn't have your best interests at heart and truly care about you, what is the purpose of having them in your life? You know, a true friendship or a true lover or a true family member of any kind, even coworkers or whatever, you support me, I support you. You need a shoulder to cry on, you can cry on my shoulder. If I need somebody, I'm gonna cry on your shoulder. You know, if I need to borrow $20 or $50 or $100 and you got it, you help me. If you need help and I got it, I'm gonna help you. You know, you need help with something that has to do with your business and I can do that, like, yeah, you help each other. Because there's going to be a day where you may not be on top. You're going to fall to your feet. But it's how you come back from that. How do you respond? You know what I'm saying? And if people are in your life and they're not helping you achieve goals, or they're not keeping you on track mentally, like, okay, let's take health and your health and workout, for example, right? You want to lose weight, you want to look good, get a workout buddy or something to help you keep on track. You can call each other, hey, what'd you have for breakfast today? Don't tell me you had no